Art destroys love. Creative people are incapable of loving and only destroy relationships. These are the phrases we have always heard. The biographies of most famous creative individuals seem to confirm this belief. But could it be that these are just isolated cases? Today we'll talk about self-expression in art and relationships. Why does creativity sometimes hinder love? Or conversely, why can love become a source of inspiration? What is more important, freedom of expression or relationship stability? Let's try to figure it out together. Let's start from the beginning. Creative individuals are often attributed with instability and unpredictability. They live by emotions, inspiration, and impulse. This state cannot be controlled, as it frequently contradicts ordinary life routines. For example, an artist working through the night on a canvas forgetting everything else, including their partner. A musician immersed in creating new music, missing family celebrations and significant events. However, it's precisely this freedom that attracts many artists, writers, musicians, the ability to express themselves and create something new. For many, this passion becomes an integral part of their existence. However, not everyone perceives their partners in the same way. If your other half prefers living orderly and predictably, they might find such behavior difficult to accept. This leads to conflict. One person seeks freedom while another strives for stability. These opposing forces collide repeatedly, leading to arguments, misunderstandings, and even breakups. Perhaps that's why so many renowned artists, writers, and musicians remain single throughout their lives. Their constant need for solitude and work often overshadows the desire to build a strong family. But let's look at things differently. Maybe the issue lies not in creativity itself, but rather in the lack of harmony within the couple. As we know, healthy relationships are built on mutual respect, understanding, and support. When both partners are willing to compromise and encourage each other's endeavors, problems shouldn't arise. Art can serve as a powerful catalyst for feelings, strengthening bonds between two hearts. Consider great couples like Leonardo da Vinci and Beatrice Portinari, Alexander Pushkin and Natalia Goncharova, Vincent van Gogh and Paul Gauguin. All created remarkable works thanks to their inner worlds filled with love and inspiration. Can we really say that creativity harmed their relationships? On the contrary, it helped them express their feelings, making them brighter and deeper. Thus, perhaps the problem doesn't lie entirely in creativity per se, but rather in how well a couple manages differences in character and lifestyle. One person lives by emotion and creativity, while the other values stability and routine. When these needs clash, conflicts emerge. Therefore, finding balance and learning to hear and understand each other is crucial. Imagine this scenario. Your loved one decides to pursue painting seriously. They spend countless hours behind the easel, ignoring you and neglecting shared plans. Initially, you think it's temporary, but weeks turn into months without change. Arguments ensue, frustration builds up, and the relationship deteriorates. Sound familiar? Likely yes. Many have experienced similar situations when one partner engages deeply in some form of artistic pursuit. Why does this happen? Because creativity demands total commitment. Artists, musicians, poets fully immerse themselves in creation, leaving daily concerns aside. They require mental space, silence, and peace. Meanwhile, their partner craves attention, warmth, and emotional connection. Here begins the rift. A sense of abandonment grows stronger over time. Now imagine the opposite situation. Your beloved starts dedicating herself to art. She paints pictures, composes music, dances late into the night. At first, you're thrilled, admiring her talent. Then comes the realization that personal space shrinks, free time diminishes. Gradually, irritation mounts, loneliness sets in. Instead of romance blooming, there's distance and coldness. A vicious cycle forms. Creativity amplifies emotional dependency while weakening attachment to others. Couples lose equilibrium, resulting in imbalance. From here arises the myth that creators can't maintain normal relationships. Nonetheless, it's unfair to claim this happens universally. History provides numerous examples of happy marriages among cultural figures. Consider Anna Akhmatova and Nikolai Gamilyev, Mikhail Bulgakov and Elena Shalovskaya, Ivan Turgenev and Pauline Viardot. Despite challenges and hardships, They manage to establish deep spiritual connections based on profound respect and empathy. It seems the key to success lies in accepting each other exactly as we are. It's essential to acknowledge individual traits, temperaments, inclinations, and preferences. Only then, despite differences, can true harmony prevail. To sum up, creativity doesn't necessarily ruin relationships. It has the potential to enrich them with vibrant colors, enhance emotions, add depth to experiences. Of course, there will be times when the drive toward art overwhelms the longing for intimacy. Yet far more often, what causes separation is misunderstanding, distrust, and reluctance to make concessions. Therefore, let's pay closer attention to our partners, show patience towards their weaknesses and strengths alike. Only thus can we overcome obstacles standing in the path of genuine love. Thank you for watching. Subscribe to my channel, give likes, leave comments. See you next time.